Welcome to another Reel Campania. I am here with Jen from Wilson Plant Co. Jen and I have been friends for 20 plus years, and we'll talk a little bit with Jen about her business and what she's up to right now.
Well, that's broad.
That's broad. That is a little broad. Let's be a little more specific. Tell me about where you're located.
Okay, so we're in Central Kentucky, and we're a 2-location. In Frankfort is our flagship location, and Lexington is our 2nd location.
So Jen, tell me how you got started.
Well, that's a big story, but the short version of it, I suppose, is we're a 45-year-old business, and I've been there about 37 of those years. So it preceded me a little bit, and I started working.
You cannot have been in business 37 years.
I've been doing it 37 years. I was in college, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
And you always been from Kentucky?
Nope, from Northwest Ohio. Born in Northwest Ohio.
So you're
a
Cleveland.
Born Midwesterner.
Born Midwest.
Yep.
What makes Wilson special?
Gosh, can you answer that?
Yeah, I can answer that.
Different?
What makes Wilson
You've
special?
You've been there.
I've been 2 great locations. The people, I would say your people are very, very awesome. Extremely awesome.
Yes.
Your choice of merchandising, your choice of products, including Campania, are amazing. Your cafe is incredible. Your size for Frankfort, Kentucky is...
That's true. So we're in a small town. Population has never exceeded, I think, 35,000 or something like that. So that's where the flagship is, and that's where we've been longest. So yeah, the cafe you mentioned. So the cafe is very interesting to people because it's 15 years as part of the nursery. So that's a long time.
Yeah.
It's a long time in the restaurant business. So.
And you're in the restaurant business?
I'm fully in the restaurant business, yes.
No outside?
No outside. Nope, that is completely us. So it's garden cafe style, completely separate building too, not inside the garden center, which is probably the more European model, but completely outside in what was our old garden center. So now, 15 years later, with the cafe, they're both very important. They have to work together. So there's no way for one to go, the nursery to end or the cafe to end. We're all going down or we're all staying up.
And you're going up right now?
We're going up, yeah, we are.
How was 2020 and 2021 for you? What made that not only crazy, but special?
Well, I mean, it was a cash influx, which was really awesome.
Yeah, but from a standpoint of your work.
Well, that was just hard.
That was just hard.
It was really just hard. Yeah, I don't look back on that as thinking it was special.
No, it was.
Should I?
I don't know. I thought it was special. It's special for us, and we saw so many of our people. I think probably you did too, who just completely rose up to the challenge and completely.
Well, that's true. That's true. We started functioning at a different level
as a team
and on a daily basis.
Right.
Every day making changes and figuring out how to survive, basically.
Yeah,
not knowing what today would look like.
Not knowing what today would look like.
In the beginning,
and much less what tomorrow would look like.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tell me about your team. How many people, how long they've been there?
Mm-hmm. So right now, we'll go up to about 125 people on the team. That's including seasonals, that includes the restaurant, and that includes both locations. And we do production too, we're growers.
Tell me about the 70 people that stay.
Oh yeah, well most of those 70 people, well actually a couple of years ago I would have said most of those 70 people have been around a long time. Now, what's kind of exciting for me is bringing in new people who are managers who are going to stay around for a long time. But a lot of people have been around. You know, Brianna's here today at Campania, and she's 20 plus years, 23 years, I think, something like that. And so a lot of us in that category, a lot of people around the 15-year mark. But it's really fun bringing in other people, and we're not necessarily bringing them from the nursery industry or from the garden center industry, but what we're finding now is that we're bringing them from everywhere. A lot of people who wanted to get out of whatever they were in.
Corporate America.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
USDA food, for example.
Oh, where'd that come from?
Last night, you told me. I never knew that you worked
I was a chemist. For
But,
USDA, yeah. That was my other life.
The other life.
Yeah.
USDA chemist. Got out of being a USDA chemist and came to be in a nursery.
Well, I did it simultaneously.
Do you ever think about what life would have been as a USDA chemist, or are you extremely pleased with your choice?
I'm extremely pleased with my choice.
I know you are.
I miss kind of the analytical part of things, but you do that with finances.
One of the things I wanted to ask you for a long time is, as a woman, one of the few, in my knowledge, independent garden center owners in the industry, do you have a different set of challenges?
I think so. I think that it's maybe something that people don't want to talk about, but in my 30 plus years doing this, I've seen a lot of change. And a lot of it's been very positive. And 22 years ago, if I would go back to 22, 23 years ago, I didn't realize maybe that those were going to be challenges, because my story is a little different. I don't mind sharing it. So the person who started Wilson Nurseries was my husband, and he actually died when I was 34. So that's the start of Wilson Nurseries. And so then it was kind of this climb. And learning a lot of lessons, and some of it is sexism, I think,
Yeah.
and that's sensitive, and people don't really want to talk about that, but I've seen it for sure, but also a lot of positives. And I think that in this business I see a lot of men and women partners, and that hasn't been the case for me for many years. And it does seem like the men are making a lot of the decisions, or historically it's been that way. The men are the ones making the real decisions for the business, and the women are like gift buyers. And so
Definitely not the case in you.
no, not the case with me at all. And interestingly, in my business, we go from maybe I guess I sort of balance the men and women in like managerial roles. And I think that sometimes I'll look at it and go, wow, we have a lot of women managers right now, or a lot of male managers. And I will actually kind of shift it a little bit, because I think we work better.
As a team.
We do, yes.
I'm impressed with your place. You have an amazing place, amazing people. So let's talk a little bit about Campania.
We have consistently bought from Campania. I don't know how many years. What's our customer number?
Pretty low, really low.
It's on the
I
lower
think you're- I
side. We were
think you're
talking
15,
about it last
16
night.
years at least.
Yeah, and truthfully, I'm not saying this to just compliment right now because of where I am. There is not another company in this category of pots and fountains and statuary and all that even comes close. And one of the things, the first time that you came to my stores, you said, I'll always remember this, and I took it as a great compliment. It's not about what you sell, it's about what you don't sell. And you were the first person who really kind of summarized that for me. And it made a lot of sense to me, and I've repeated that a lot of times, because I do not sell junk. I will not sell junk. There are a lot of categories that we could probably sell and make money on. I just don't want to do it. Maybe in some cases that won't be the best business decision that I've ever made, because I'm not selling things that I could. But Campania is different.
The status of 34 years of doing it, being successful, having 120 employees and 70 full-time employees who probably treat you like mom and sister
Mother
and
of
everything.
many. Yeah.
It proves that you're right. And it proves here at Campania the same thing. For 20 years, we've tried some bad categories. We've gotten some things we've not gotten into, but in general, we don't sell junk.
Mm-hmm.
Why associate yourself with it? Because over time, it becomes a race to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And I think your store is a great example of what we are proud. We're very proud to have our products in your store. Because again, like I said, thank you for selecting us, but thank you for not, that you chose us over other people.
Yeah. Well, I just like the look. I like the finishes. It's very natural. Everything about it. I don't love every piece.
No, of course
I
not.
love most pieces. And I used to.
Peter has some bad ideas once in a while. All right, I'm just teasing. All right, let's
gotta finish that thought.
Oh, finish the thought.
Well, we're really big on probably our best, if we were to break down categories of Campania, and maybe this is just because it's what I love and what Brianna loves to an extent too, because she does most of the buying, is pedestals and urn sets is kind of huge for us, and we
show 'em
showcase
off.
them. We do, and they sell. And a lot of people do buy the pot without the urn without the pedestal, and then they come back for the pedestal because they realize that's what makes it so beautiful. But the look is just it's so good. It's unsurpassed. And competitors, and I don't even know who all of them are, but I can think of a few. It's just not even close. Not even the same product, or I think in the same class.
Well, thank you very much. It's very nice. So as a tradition, there's 3 final questions. So here they are.
I should have watched.
You should have watched all of them.
I did watch 3 out of 6.
That's good. The last 3 questions are as follows.
Okay.
In business and in life, call, email, or text?
Call.
Call. 100%?
Definitely not email.
Got it.
Yeah. I think email is a lot of wasted time.
Got it. The next question is, you come home late from work, you have nothing planned for dinner. What do you scrounge out of the cupboards?
Blueberries and almonds.
Blueberries and almonds.
Things like that.
That's the go-to
Yeah.
meal.
Well, if
No.
I'm not, I mean,
Yeah,
if
it's
you
okay.
didn't ask
Yeah.
what what meal I'm making, you asked what I scrounged
Okay,
out of the
what meal are you
cupboard.
making?
Oh gosh, almonds and blueberries.
All right. Last question. The shortest amount of time that a person has ever been on the Wilson payroll.
45 minutes?
45 minutes? Is that a
Yeah.
record? I think that's a record.
Yeah.
45 minutes. Did they
Yeah.
get paid?
Well, I have a little system for that. is
Okay.
that I do cut the paycheck, but then they have to come get it from me.
Did she come or he come?
Usually they come back within a week or so. I've got a few that I could have been holding on to for several years.
So 45 minutes. Did they disappear? Did they tell you goodbye? Did they
Just disappear.
walked?
Yeah. One time I just said, I don't think this is.
This is the place for you.
Yeah.
All
That
right.
was the 45 minutes.
That was the 45
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Jennifer, thank you so much for coming to Campania and hanging out with me today. We greatly appreciate it. We love your business and we love being
Thanks.
part of it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.